to the No Invite Podcast. Yeah.
Season 4, The Process.
Banging, we're back. No Invite Podcast, Season 4, The Process. Excuse me, your boy a little high right now. The Process, we're back. Episode 121. We have Hot Mama in the building. How we doing?
Hey, I'm just feeling amazing as usual.
As you are. You should always feel amazing, because when you're amazing, it comes natural. You feel me?
Yeah, I exude it, so therefore I receive it.
Exactly. For all you motherfuckers out there, in case you didn't know, in case nobody told you today, you're pretty special. You're amazing. And that was only
not everybody. Yeah, not everybody is amazing.
No, it ain't everybody. We can't save everyone. Unfortunately, you know what I mean. So for all y'all that feel amazing, you're amazing. If you don't feel amazing, let go do something.
Try again another day. Right?
Yeah, you have tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if they say and if you don't.
R.I.P.
And if you don't, sorry. Be amazing next time in your next
so
life.
Dark.
I know, right? Fuck. I really needed that boost, and you totally took it the wrong. I was trying to that was really a pep talk for myself, but now I'm just thinking about other things.
The alternative of having an amazing day.
So what are you saying?
Here, pep talk yourself up again. You're amazing. You exude amazingness, and you are what you.
Don't lie to me. Don't be lying to me. Don't tell me what I want to hear.
Hey,
it's all right. It is what it is, and it ain't what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? But how are you? How's everything going, my fellow podcaster? My what do you call that? My counterpart. My what do you call that? My peer. You feel me? Because you are a fellow full-fledged podcaster now. So how's everything going with that?
Going great. Just making episodes here and there too. And I
was kind of salty the other night, right?
I was kind of sad.
I was too. You never told me no when it comes to the podcast, unless not for another podcast. You feel what I'm saying?
No, tell me why. I was thinking, I'm this motherfucker just hit me up 2 hours before he's trying to record, talking about could you record? And I usually try to make all the time or whatever. But if I wasn't recording, then I got you.
I'm totally playing when it comes to that. That shit was just I was just I hope she don't think I'm mad at her or nothing like that. I'm
no, I know it's good. I know you're happy for me, right? That I'm recording. Of course.
And it was I thought that was dope. And it's also a last minute thing. I don't never expect anything from anybody, but especially at the last minute, to hit somebody up, it was just a shot in the air. To be honest with you, I had a couple other people, just because I knew it was last minute. I wasn't going to do a podcast last week. So, yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy, man. Episode. Yeah, I missed that one for sure. But I was kind of, when I was listening to it, I was like, maybe it's a good thing that I wasn't on that last episode, because I'm not
it was dark too.
Of a truth seeker.
Not to bury your head in the sand, huh? Are you asleep? Are you not woke?
I don't know where I kind of lie. I feel like I definitely am aware, right? And then I feel like I really resonate with how you said the consumer, right? You are where you spend your money. And so that's kind of how I try to live by. I am what I do throughout the day, and I can't really do much. I feel myself, I really can't do much, but I could just do something for my own home and my surrounding area. So the people that I fuck with or whatever, you know what I mean? That's all that I can control. And so I feel I don't really try to get too deep, because it's really fucking scary, and
it is. And you're right though, that you are doing something when you do that though, because you're empowering people like you and yourself and keeping your guys' money circulating within your own community, which is very important, because a lot of times our dollars go outside of our community, and they go to big corporations, or they go to just people that really don't appreciate your money or appreciate your business. And it's a lot of times it's out of necessity, either because the services that they provide is only a handful of people that provide these kind of services. For instance, I could go buy all kind of different brands of bleach, but really they're all really from the same corporations. I'm either buying it from Lucky's, I'm buying it from here, I'm buying whatever the case might be, right? That's just an example. But by you and doing that and doing your pop-ups and things like that and showing people the independent hustle and how to actually get out there and make your dollars work and have your community, that's important. That's all I was saying, because a lot of times being woke means like not this bullshit that everybody is trying to say, like nowadays, how they're trying to like make it cheap and corny. But being woke truly is terrifying, because if you allow it to, kind of like, for instance, your experience with the holographic universe, and just like you don't have to subscribe into that, but just the fact that you know about it now, it kind of changed the way you look at the earth and how it functions, right?
Ooh, like crazy.
so what I tell people is like, there's a lot of information out there, and that's why I always tell people you can't run around foaming at the mouth at every new thing you hear. You could hear it, you could take it in, and at the end of the day, if it's something that's beyond your power directly, then you just got to, the way you could maintain and live your life is to make sure that you're putting a lot of good into your life, being aware that certain companies don't give a fuck about certain chemicals in their food or in their thing. You see that little meme we've been passing around that's saying New York banned these 3 laundry detergents, Gain, Tide, and something else brands, because they're known to have extreme amounts of chemicals that are known to cause cancer.
Oof,
I just switched like 3 weeks ago, because I seen it, and it was an actual real news article that it's banned only in New York, which means all the other states have not taken action to ban these chemicals. Just like how the same thing with those red dyes and the yellow dyes and shit that was causing that. And we're talking about dyes to consume, so we're not trying to villainize, dyeing, but like the dyes that people that are in foods and stuff like that dyeing.
My hands are literally still dyed right now. I was doing some dyeing.
But that's different though. But you know what I mean though, like yeah. I mean like the food dyes and stuff. So yeah, it's
I feel that's another way too that I feel like I can change or participate in being woke or whatever, is by what I feed my family. Like if I can try and buy better foods, or give them things that aren't going to be so cancerous or something, like Pop-Tarts. I love Pop-Tarts. I love
Me too. That's
strawberry
crazy.
ones, but I don't buy them anymore. Like because by bringing that into my home, I'm saying that it's okay, right? And like I'm not okay with cancerous foods or feeding my children cancerous foods, and so that's like just one example, right?
Yeah, like, most definitely. And what's sad part about it is where we live at, and that's the kind of the whole theme behind what we're talking about. It's like where we live at, how we tolerate that shit. Other countries, they ban these things and they don't even have them. They're not allowed nowhere near their food, and yet we do. So it was an interesting thing. I'm like I said, I'm just being an observant person. I'm putting my money where it should belong and where I can. By no means, with all the technology that we use, I'm sure that a lot of the stuff that we use wasn't sourced, fairly or humanely, and the way that they're making the everything, how technology and just everything in general shifts. All I could do is my part. Are you just discovering that right now?
No, I'm so sorry. I'm just discovering that I never grabbed the charger for this laptop.
It's all good. Send somebody a text. See if somebody could assist you. We on the thing, but we understand totally how it is. For anybody watching right now, if you're watching the Zoom right now, you see the look on her face. We damn near gonna pause that look and then try to make that the cover for the
you don't gotta
podcast.
You don't try. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm doing too much now. All of a sudden, the screen's gonna go blank. Like, oh, my laptop died. Sorry, I couldn't be on the rest of your podcast and shit. But look, we're gonna keep it moving. Shout out to Bundy Adult Flavors for the interesting takes and conversation. Remember, these are takes, people. When you hear about stuff online, don't go foaming at the mouth and declare it law. Make sure that you guys do some research and you decide for yourself whether or not it has some validity or that it even deserves attention. I think the biggest thing with social media nowadays is people think that everything deserves a reaction or attention or a response, when you really don't got to. If you don't agree with it, you don't believe in it, don't pertain to you, you don't got nothing to do with it, you don't have to deal with it. That's the beauty about where we live too. Deal with whatever you feel like you got to deal with, and let the rest of us savages deal with the rest. But it's neither here nor there. The week has been cool. I'm glad that you got you back on. It's gonna be me and you for a while.
How was your week?
My week was cool. A lot of cool stuff. We're in the future, don't forget. So a lot of cool stuff. I said most of the last stuff. My week happened in the last podcast,
right, okay.
And this podcast is from the future. Don't forget, it don't drop till next week. So
I've been confusing myself actually with my own podcast too, because we record like 2 weeks in advance almost. And so sometimes like when, as far as editing goes, I'll try and remember like, shit, like which week was, it's horrible. It kind of messes me up sometimes. I wish it was only
you just got to find a uniform way to label your files once you save them. So you'll always be able to know where they go to. That's why I always put like SE for season, and then I'll put 01, and then I'll put, whatever that, the title, or even if it's not the right title at the time, for that podcast, we decide later. But at least you have that numbering system. That's what I was telling people about when you number the podcast and things like that. And just try to have, like, when you save, try to have a uniform way of saving it so they're all, in a row. Because once you do like how I do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're getting calls from outer space, huh?
I'm a walkie-talkie now.
Remember the next
I'm trying to prank call. I'm trying to prank call. I need the charger.
We can take a break if you want.
No.
Take a quick break.
It might be, I think I just got my message across. Hopefully we'll see. If not, then
hey, just
in progress.
Zoom issues. You feel me? Zoom problems.
I know. That was my fault though, because I was zipping around. I should have been a little bit more ready. I was making my cup of tea, and so that's what had my attention. I should have.
Nah, you could. I mean, shit. Look, hey, this by no means anybody watching this or listening to this podcast knows already. We are not the most professional or super buttoned up. We like to be ourselves and be real. And just
authenticity is fucking where it's at, right? Like if we can keep it real, where can we keep it real at? No,
Orale, Simon.
Hey, hold on, let me.
I know.
It's too cold in outer space. I need my flannel.
Right on. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Vatos in space. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So
I had a whole vibe going, with me.
Yeah, I know. That's what made me. I was like, oh, I see the cup too. Okay, going crazy. All right, so we're gonna just do some topics. We're gonna shoot the shit. We're gonna talk about little topics, and and they're gonna lead to things like we always do, because we can't never stay on topic. But it's a good way to keep an anchor for us and have some kind of format as we move along in the conversation. I seen a meme, and we're gonna refer to the greatest and worst fucking invention of all time, which is the internet, especially social media. And when it comes to entertainment. So a woman was getting cooked on a post, and I know I don't think you've seen it. I shared it with the thing, but she was getting cooked in a post because she pulled up to her dudes, obviously her partner. She pulled up to his job and proposed to him. So I was like, yo, first of all, not gonna lie, it's pretty hot. But, don't lie. No, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not saying I would say yes. I'm just saying that's kind of fire that you pulled up all the way over here to my job for me to reject you. That's hot.
just to be rejected
and still say you love me. That's
do you know if he said yes or no? I never asked, actually.
I think he said yes. Yeah, he said yes. He got up and put. I don't know how that works. If. He what's the custom? Does he he have to give it up after that now because she proposed and shit? Does she get roadhead?
Does he have to suck her dick, basically?
I wasn't gonna say all that. I was gonna say, does she get roadhead? Does she get her clam slam? You feel me?
I hope so.
In a perfect world, she would, right?
They both would. I mean,
I'm just saying, I'm just making fun of the whole thing. I people were really sweating. It's like, who cares? Honestly, at the end of the day, who cares if she proposes to him and whatever. If that's what they like, who gives a fuck? But they were going crazy. That's why I had to bring it up. I was just like, I don't know if you saw that.
The comments in these videos sometimes is really what I live for. Like,
I'm only there for the comments, like 99% of the time, and it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, like in the comments, just lurking, seeing what everybody has to say. it's kind of funny sometimes to see different points of views and like how fucking judgy people could really be behind like.
I really feel like, honestly, like we're talking about technology and shit. I really feel like a lot of that outrage is just fake. Like they do, because I mean, we go blame it on whatever. Like we're not gonna get into the conspiracy hour because. You know, I this is just a theory of mine, but like they even say it's like that, like a lot of those people are not even real accounts or real people, and they just go on there, or there'll be people in burner accounts that are too big of cowards to like really fucking just go off their real shit and stand on whatever they're saying, and they'll start shit. Like just automatically start shit, and it's just like that's what I tell people. It's like you can't really get you got to look at it just for entertainment value only. You can't really get in there and get into it with people. I'm sure everybody has at one point or another about something, whether it's just disagreeing about something regular or flat out disrespect. You know what I mean? It is what it is, you know, but
yeah, it reminds me. That's exactly what I thought of when I seen that video in the group chat, right? Of that one influencer who like choked out that YouTuber or whatever the fuck. Immediately, I was just like, okay, say you're not fucking thirsty for attention without, you know, saying you're thirsty for attention, putting like this bullshit out there, you know, and everybody's just so quick to kind of like just grab attention however they can, even if it's from a really ugly comment, just leaving something really judgy to say. Like, yeah, no, it's definitely, they said the internet has made people comfortable with disrespect. You know, with disrespecting without no consequences. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like I said, I try to look at it and just laugh because at the end of the day, you can't give up that control. That's ourselves. As far as we react, is one of the few things that we still have control over. You know, and we have to do our best to exercise that power, because I know sometimes we want to react in different, not so civilized ways. But and I got some reactions I can act on, but I just want to hold myself back.
Hey, really though, we talk about that shit all the time. Be like, man, you know how much it took for me to get to this point in my life where I could just look at you and be like, I don't give a fuck, whatever.
Right.
No, like whatever. Don't touch me. As long as you don't put your hands on me, it's always gonna be okay. Yeah. You know, a lot of times you don't want to fight anyways.
Yeah, fight.
I don't mean me. I'm just saying everybody else. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're not gonna trip. You know, how about have you been ever? Has a female ever proposed to you? Oh
no, I've never been proposed to.
No, you never been proposed to?
Hey, gotcha. Yeah, I told my husband that we were getting married.
That's right.
So I
like how you looked dead into the center, the eyeball of the camera, and said that was pretty fire. Right on. Go ahead, keep going. Yeah, you'll play it back later. Remember this time, you looked dead into the camera. It's like I did it. I did it.
That's that aggressive nature again coming out. Sorry.
That's the hot mama that you don't really see. That I know of her, but no, not too many people do. You know what I mean?
I try to keep certain parts tucked away. You know, not everybody can get me all at once.
You're not supposed to. That's kind of like what I was just saying. It's like you give people power over you when they could get you to react how they want you to. So if you could react in a certain way, because if there's somebody, let's say if I know that if I say this to you, I'm going to piss you off. And I know I could say one fucking thing to piss you off. If I know that and you react, then I'm right and I have power over you.
Hey, maybe that's what was so fucking funny. But this weekend, I had said something to my sister and she like was like, nah, and like she flashed on me and she don't flash on me, but she like legit, and I was like looking at her like oh shit. And I kept on, right, like just like a little sister would, and I kept on saying what I was saying, and she was like, she got hella mad. It was so fucking hilarious.
You're pushing her button basically, right?
Yeah, it was so funny. Maybe it was like knowing that I had like the power to make her mad at that moment that I was like really like thriving in, or I was like really like just sitting there being like, ooh, I could do this. Like,
see, and that's your family member, so that's you know she knows you're fucking with her, even though it still pisses her off.
about
knows,
it afterwards.
Yeah, she knows you're fucking with her, and you're not really doing it because you're trying to hurt her feelings. You just know that it's funny that look, you're poking her. You're like, you're sore, you mad, stop being mad, motherfucker. Like, and then there's people that
are just malicious, right?
Yeah, and not only that, you don't fucking know them. Like, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck are you talking to? You know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm saying is that it's not good. That's why I always tell people not to be online talking about all your fucking personal problems, neither, because you just give people ammunition to you. You know, somebody could gather enough shit to know enough about you to say the right thing to push your button. What the fuck you gonna do? You know, some people get caught. Don't get me wrong. There's countless videos online, which I'm a connoisseur of, by the way. I like fight videos. So, you know, there is you know, plenty of videos when people catch somebody that was talking reckless online, and they beat the brakes off their ass.
I can't even.
Motherfucker looked like he had wheels on, like he was on roller skates. You feel me? So, anyways, we're gonna keep it moving now. You know, since we're on the subject of technology and whatnot, I know that you've seen the little post that came out where they're talking about that Ford cars are now going to have the possibility to repossess themselves. You know, autonomous driving, I believe, you know, where they could well, you ain't pay your shit, That's sad, bro. That's sad to me. First of all, it's going to hurt so many people's feelings. Cause you know, there's countless videos where people are fighting with the tow truck driver, like hell no, this ain't gonna happen.
They made a whole show out of it, right?
And guess what? And guess what? They end up losing. They made exactly. What was it called again? Something tow. I forgot.
It must have repo or I don't know. It was
Repo. It was a Repo Wars or something like that.
Repo Wars or something like I don't know. I don't know.
Something like that. Don't quote us saying we don't know. Y'all can Google it later.
We know what we're talking about.
No, yeah, most definitely. So then I'm like, so yeah, I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers are really gonna. What are you gonna do? Fight with your truck? You can't fight the repo man no more because the repo man's your own trucks. Traitor.
I wonder if it would like learn the patterns of the driver and like know when it's about to go to sleep and be like, all right, now I'm about to skirt away. Like
I would assume that, or even if it because
you're at work. Could you imagine coming out after a hard day of work and being like, no fucking car?
Yeah.
And seeing in the cameras just your car driving away.
Yeah, that's 21st century problems right there. You just look out the window and be like, bro, why your car driving away by itself? Oh, man, I'm sorry, bro. You know, they repoed your shit, huh? Yeah. How you gonna front on that? You know what I'm saying? Who you gonna argue with? Who you gonna try to stop? You gonna jump in front of that truck and try to tell it to stop?
No.
Fuck ain't gonna listen to you. You gonna see you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna see people that know they owe money, putting their truck up on you know how they can lift it off the ground. Putting it on those fucking I forgot what the fuck they're called, but lifting it up off the ground because it can't drive away if it ain't touching the ground. You know what I'm saying? So what's it gonna do?
If it's inside of a garage, because I know motherfuckers who might, you know, be on the verge of repo and will hide their vehicle inside of a garage or something. What is that car gonna do? Back out of a closed garage? Like probably not, right?
No,
like
you're right. There's a little loophole here, huh? That's a little extra, bro. This new technology shit is getting out of pocket. Like, you know, we were okay with some shit, but now this is just like, come on, man.
We're okay with the smartphones, you know. We're okay with like that 5-star. Everybody thought that 5-star was so cool when it came out. You know, being able to locate your car and shit. Like,
no more. Now they could really find your fucking car when you don't want them to find that shit. So I'm sorry for all you people out there that getting your car repoed. You know, I really am.
Pay your motherfucking bills. I'm not sorry for you. Pay your bills.
No, I'm sorry for y'all because you know what though? You know, y'all ain't gonna be able to get over no more. That's all. You know, that's what it is. I'm sorry for y'all. Yeah, I ain't worried about it, but you know, I'm not telling y'all how to live y'all lives. This is the last rodeo. We're living in the last days of this type of shit. So get your money on, get your issue, hide that shit if you got to. Run. Put
it in your garage.
Yeah, put it in your garage, man. Who knows? Park that shit. So look, we'll keep it moving. Yeah, you was talking, you know, producer Patty. She likes to play her part and draw, and she don't speak to us really. She doesn't really chatter on the fucking on the group chat, the group text and fucking on Instagram. But she sure will pop in every now now and then and just drop some articles on us to see
like
if we
5 of them at a time.
Yeah, you can tell like she's getting her. Okay, I only have an hour on Instagram. Okay, this is it. Oh, I gotta do all this. Oh, I'm done.
There's some good ones sometimes. Like today, the one, or I mean, it wasn't good, but it definitely, I felt like was a good topic, because a good leading topic, because it was an article about Lil Wayne and how he ain't had fast food in the past, like, or since he was 19 years old or something. But and I don't know, to me, it kind of made me think of like, well, what would you like invest in, or what would you not invest in, excuse me, because obviously you would invest in things, but like what would you do like in your everyday life? Like, would you have some bodyguards? Like, would you hire like a house cleaner? Like maybe like take some piano lessons or something? I don't know, like what would you do? You know what I mean?
If I came into some money and shit and had it like that,
and you were just set.
I don't know about bodyguards, depending on how I'm living my life. I would hope that I could somewhat achieve that kind of money and just be still anonymous in a sense, because I would just wear a mask and walk around with people and shit, but regular people. But I don't know. Lil Wayne, he had a chef. That's why he never ate any fast food since he was 19 or whatever. I definitely would get a chef. If I had the money, I would definitely get a personal chef. I'd get a personal chef and a personal trainer.
Ooh, that's a good one. That is a really good combination, I feel like, for sure.
Yeah, because once you think about it like this, some people strive their whole life, strive, don't have enough money for shit. Some people, live just enough to get by, and some people do a little well for themselves. Then you got obviously the people that are super rich and could afford a lot of different shit. So just to be able to have that kind of money, where that kind of disposable income and stuff, and have it in your possession, where you've made that, you live like you have that much money you can spend like that, you want to try to stay alive and stay healthy and eat the best and exercise the best and do whatever you can, to prolong your life, because now you're really not, you're sitting on some bread. You could, live and have the very best, to have the best of everything that you can, and the shit that's good for you, like a good diet.
My personal chef would have to go grocery shopping too, because
no facts.
I'm like, I don't want to go to the grocery store anymore.
Yeah, facts. I want to, I always pictured it like if I came into money like that, I want to buy a house, a ranch style house. I want to have property. I want to be far away from people, not too far from civilization to where it's like, fuck, it's an hour to get to a grocery store or some crazy shit. But I want to live somewhere where there's a lot of property. And I want to have like a compound where my family and I've always said this shit, whoever of my family wants to live with me, they can. There's more than enough space for all of us to live together, as well as all of us to get our fucking personal privacy if we fucking want to. I would want to, have, people like caretakers, because I want animals. And I don't see myself like being able to watch all the animals at all times.
What kind of animals?
I want goats, horses, chickens,
like
turkeys.
A little ranch.
Oh, yeah, like that's what I want, pigs and shit. I want to be able to, breed my own animals, my own livestock. I don't want to have a lot, but I would want to be self-sustained if possible.
That is the fucking goal for sure. Like
I would want to be self-sustained, nice, just nice area. And build a compound, like I said. All my family could live there from time to time. If you want to go out and you want to buy your own house and stuff like that, or if you did and something doesn't happen or it doesn't work out, or you guys just rent and then you guys want to come live with me, live in my house. I have like people that live on there, caretakers, as well as a personal chef and stuff like that. They could deal with that. My whole thing is trying to give my family and people that I fuck with like that boost that we didn't have. So once I make my first million, I want to make sure that I set something up to help to create opportunities, or to even like, me, I'm always like, here, I'll give you a piece of, if I come up with this and you help me with this, I'll give you a piece of this, or I'll give you a piece of that, that's kind of the thing. I want people to have opportunity around me, because I don't know, we got a lot of people that are capable of a lot.
Caretakers are going to be like people that you fuck with, the person.
Yeah, exactly. People that I fuck with, that I trust.
That or not I said that your personal chef is going to be somebody maybe that you grew up with or somebody that you know can get through, right? Like why not put the money right back into
if it's possible, yeah. If it's because I'm not going to just hire Joe fucking Schmo that got out of pen and fucking only knows how to spread talking about you're my personal chef. You know what I mean? But
qualifications.
Yeah, for sure. But that doesn't mean that I can't hire Joe fucking Schmo to, you know, work at one of my businesses or work as a hand helping there and giving him a good paycheck, you know, something that he could to help him get on his feet. You know, that's kind of like like I said, I want to create opportunities so that people could come. And if they need help, you know, or just need a shot, you know, give me a chance. All right, I'll take a chance out on you. I got a chance for you. You know, here you go. You know, and see what you got. Because a lot of times that's what a lot of us just need. Give an opportunity, you know, an opportunity to show what we could do or what we're capable of.
Yeah.
That's it. And so, you know, it starts then. Anyways, I don't know how the fuck we got onto that tangent from people getting their shit repossessed like that. I mean, no, we were talking about the Lil Wayne and the personal chef. Okay, it all makes sense now. It's all coming back to me. That just tells me I got to smoke more. So,
we're not too far off topic.
What else? Okay, so that's one. Okay, so give me another thing that you would get besides like a personal chef. Like just a perk type thing. And personal chef, we're going to include personal chef and personal trainer as one.
Like off top, right? Because those are
we're just going to make them one, both of them together.
Okay, maybe I would have somebody, maybe, let me think. I don't know.
Like a maid, a nanny.
No, I would want to clean my house and take care of my own kids for sure. I think maybe like an event planner because I fucking hate planning events like birthday parties and like functions like that. I love the idea of hosting and having my family and friends near, you know, and like doing the damn thing. But doing like blowing up all the balloons and decorating.
Oh yeah, trust me, we know all about that. I feel
I can't do it. I don't got it in me.
But you don't use that all the time though. That's just like whenever. That's just somebody you would get.
I would have parties all the time. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, okay, I get that too.
No, I don't know. Like the event planner, I felt like would be something, or even like I would have like memberships to like aquariums and zoos and things like that. I feel like so that way we can have experiences and like things like that. I think I don't know.
That's dope, especially because I'm forgetting you're rich. You're fucking rich,
and I have kids. So we gotta take them to the zoo.
You gotta do all kinds of shit. I think I would get the other thing that I would get is an assistant. And a real assistant, somebody that's going to do my schedule, that's going to carry out anything that I need done during obviously business day and shit, but help me organize. Really is what I need more than anything is to organize my all the shit that I'm doing.
That's a good one. You
know, I between the clothing line, like I said, the clothing line, the podcast, the label, the music, the recording process. I'm a producer. I'm a writer. You know, / actor, I guess you could say now more. I've got a couple under my belt, so I think I could throw that out there. I've been on camera. I've been on camera a couple times, just not my whole body. You know what I mean? Just some of it. But I don't think I could put that on my resume, huh?
I think it's a different type of star you're looking for.
That's a different genre, huh? Okay, never mind then. There's just a couple. I only have a few.
No, literally, when you were like an assistant, I'm like, ooh, a sexetary. That is hot. But I don't want to have to.
I'm pretty sure they throw people in jail for that nowadays. You can get your ass Me-too'd and shit for doing that type of shit. That'd have to be something that's like, no, you couldn't even do that because that's like that.
In Nevada?
That's prostitution you're talking about. That's no.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, but I was just like somebody. But anywho, that's just because I'm a horrible person. So when I think of somebody who keeps my books in order, I also think of them keeping other things.
You're checking all the books?
Just that casual little.
How mom was like, you want to see this book I got?
You want to see my pocketbook? You
want to see my leather bound book?
I don't want to talk about my book anymore.
Terrible, horrible people.
Sorry.
That's fucking insane.
I always throw it off. See, I tell you. Let me go back to the love things real fast. No, I was kidding.
Anyway, so All right, so we're gonna keep it moving, y'all. You know, that's fire though. I would get that. An assistant would be dope. You know, like I really need help with that. And the reason people are saying you could get an assistant now, it's like I sure the fuck can, but I'm gonna definitely get what I pay for, and I ain't got a lot of money to give no assistant. You know, assistant in that sense is somebody that's gonna have to put in a lot of hours, and I would like to make sure that if I did get an assistant, I was able to pay them a nice competitive wage and salary or something that, you know, will help them. For, like I said, once again, I don't want to be cheap when it comes to this shit. If I'm gonna help you and I'm gonna ask you for something and I'm gonna pay top dollar somewhere else, I'm gonna pay top dollar with someone that I prefer, that I know if they're capable.
Your quality wants to reflect the paycheck, right? Like you want them to balance each other out. Like
I'm into paying. I'm super into paying people what they're worth. I'm super into paying full price. You know, I'm super into supporting, to like, you know, to make sure, like, I want people to know, like, if I'm getting this from you, I'm getting it from you. And that's why I'm one of the main reasons why I'm paying for it and I'm buying it, is because it's yours. I could put this money in your pocket. This is something that I would buy somewhere else anyways. Why not rep my friend's brand, or why not buy from my friend if they make this, or whatever the case might be. I'm big on that, and I want, you know, and that's how, to me, I would help somebody. It's like, yo, if I know you're capable of doing this job, then I'm going to make sure that I would give you what I would pay somebody that's in that profession and does their shit, you know? So
it's only fair.
I just want to be fair, but not only that, I want to be, like I said, an opportunity for people. When dealing with me, I want them to be like, okay, he's going to help me. He's going to help me by whatever it is that we're doing, whatever business we're doing. He's gonna find a way. Like, same thing with you. I could be like, yo, fuck that, I'm not teaching you anything, find out for yourself. And I've been in that situation before with the podcast, believe it or not. Some weirdo that I was doing podcasts with before, I'm gonna say their names, but weird ass motherfucker. But anyways, we're not gonna say their names. So but yeah, so but to me, I feel like if we do stuff together, I want you to be your own boss. I don't want you to be up under me, you know, like that. I want you to be your own boss. I want you to learn from this experience, and like how you're learning with the technical side that that Tim is doing. That's fire too, because now you're it's all about empowerment. We're trying to help each other out. What you do, it could only affect me in a good way. You being successful could only affect me in a good way. It could never be something negative for me. So I could never be like, I'm not gonna tell them. I'm not gonna tell them how to get this shit done. They got to struggle and find out on their own. Like, I don't believe in that.
That's true. It's true, actually.
So that's kind of how I want people. If I'm dealing with people, I want to be that opportunity. Let me help you out. How can I help you? How can we help each other? You obviously, if we're gonna do something together, it's because I'm gonna learn, or you know, find a way to benefit from what we're doing. But how can we help each other? You know, we got a collab going on. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. That's gonna be fire right there. And you know, just stuff like that. Ways for us to push each other's products. And we were just talking about the same thing in the last podcast. About where to purchase stuff and how to do things and all that other crazy shit. So, you know, it all goes hand in hand. You know, that's what I want, at least. We're gonna keep it moving. All right, so we got another topic right here, and this might be sensitive for you people. Some people out there, this is definitely not safe for work. So if you plan on playing this out loud at work, just know we're about to fuck your whole day up. Every fucking perv and weirdo that's out there and fucking what's it called is gonna look at you crazy because of the shit that we say. I'm just kidding. I was just trying to say some extra shit to really get you in trouble though if you're at work. So don't play this at work. So I know you've seen the video. We had Ann commenting on it. We had I think you did, and somebody else was talking about the dude that got hella pissed off. It was at like it looked like a concert, but it looked like it was a variety show moment where it was like DJ and some dude dancing. And I guess they called one of the females out of the crowd up, and she went up there, and her dude got like heated, got blowed, like what the fuck? And I seen a couple of the videos. Long story short, he ran up on stage and tried to pull her off the stage because she was dancing. Dude was like, I think he had her pinned up against the thing, or you know what I mean. The host of the show, whoever he was getting his issue. You know.
I think that's hella hilarious to see him get hella bent out of shape.
Is that fucking 20th century problems, not 21st century problems, or what?
It really is.
It really is.
It really no.
Don't forget, you live in the future. Remember that. This is a podcast from the future. You live in the future. You hear me out, mama?
Listen, my
four-dimensional.
My stance in this in the future and in the past, I think, is pretty similar. Because I feel like you made a pretty valid point when we were kind of just chatting about this off air, about how like you treat people how you want to be treated almost, you know? And so if she was up on stage getting all grinded on and stuff, like how would she feel or react if it was, you know, roles reversed and her man was up on stage getting grinded on and being all like about to get his dick sucked or something, you know? Like would she take kindly to that? And if so, then like that's, you know, definitely a place maybe she's not in the right relationship. Maybe she should be more open. No, just but I mean, like if she would get mad, then why would she behave in a manner that would make, you know what I mean, that she would know that her dude is going to be upset about? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, you knew what you were getting yourself into, bro.
She probably didn't even fucking care about him.
I don't think that you got all the way to that point in whatever point of the relationship you are in and did not see this kind of behavior before. And see, after that, it's a choice. Okay, you know, if either y'all come to an understanding or you deal with it and you choose to stay. You right? Am I right?
After being your video going viral, how could you fucking stay?
No, circumstance? I mean, you would be surprised. But no, what I'm saying is that like prior to that, she had to have acted this way.
Yeah.
There's no way that he's just learning about this now. So when I see the way I think 3 steps ahead. So it's like, if I know, for instance, put it to you in this situation, if I know that my chick is like this, then I'm probably not going to go to the fucking concert with her like that. Or I'm probably not going to take her ass to the concert. Or you know what? Yeah, we'll go to the concert, but we finna sit in the nosebleeds. You dig what I'm saying? Call her. If she walks from all the way up here, all the way down here, then go on, you baby, go on and do what the fuck you gotta do.
3 steps ahead.
I gave you 3, did I or did I not?
Oh my God, I'm dead. That's hella funny. But you're right though. You know, so, there was probably moves beforehand that like
okay, and then
hate that.
Okay, so then if that's the case and you know and you went there, then why are you acting surprised and shocked and mad? You know? If you knew she was a freak, you know, like some people know their girl, they get drunk, they turn up, they get a little too aggressive, or they get a little too, you know what I'm saying, horny, or whatever the case might be. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I used to have a friend, and he was with this girl, and they were in a relationship for a minute, and she used to get drunk and be in every dude's face, like to the point where it was just like, it was uncomfortable because, you know, it's only cool if he's cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like if he, well, I don't mean like that, but I'm just saying in general, like, my guy, like this is your girl, bro. You guys are together. You obviously this is pissing you off. Why don't you get your girl? Like, and he would just be like there mad stewing about it, and you know, they would have words, but it would still continue, and he'd always bring her to the function, and she'd always get drunk and start, and you'd just be like, damn, bro, like this is uncomfortable, bro. This is mad uncomfortable because I'm just like, yeah, you know, I'm just trying to get to my chair, you know, and I'm just trying to drink and shit. She's like, ooh, on my face, asking me crazy questions. I'm like, nah, man, stop. It ain't good. You know, so yeah, I mean, it boggles my mind. It leaves me befuddled.
It doesn't boggle my mind too much. You know, I do feel like men are super duper possessive, like, and that like it, like, as far as women go, like, I feel like they feel really entitled to that pussy. And I feel like very few men could actually like not be so jealous in a way that it would make them look silly. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just feel like
I think there's an exception to every rule, but you're right for the most part. I think too, also when it comes to that, men are possessive, you know, that's kind of like, it's pride and ego at the end of the day, really is what it is. Right. But, you know, it's just about reading the room, knowing who you're with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look around you. You know, it's like two people. One person's gonna ride, one person's gonna die, and the other one person probably gonna tell. So what the fuck? You know, say, but you know, it to me, it's just everybody. It's just built. It's like, what's the framework of your relationship? You know what I mean? If you and your girl have an understanding and you guys are really like, yo, like, you know, you could dance, whatever, and you go up there and dude starts grinding, dude knows he ain't have no control over that. Like, and you know, it's up to her really to stop that. And if she lets it, then, you know, okay, well, then y'all deal with that later. But y'all talk, but if he's cool with it, then let it ride. Shit, what the fuck it. You brought your girl to the fucking thing, and you know she acts a donkey. Then what do you expect? Let her go be a jackass. You feel me? Let her go show her ass one time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know. So that's just my opinion. It's just no one reading the room.
That's a really good way to put it too. Is just like know the framework of the relationship, you know. And if it's not cool and that would be highly disrespectful to the other person, then don't fucking be acting that way, you know. Or
just don't be together. If that's the kind of if you're a certain way, I'm not judging this lady. If she's that's how she likes to what's it called, enjoy herself and have fun.
You're walking off the stage, I'm like, get down, girl, don't even worry about his punk ass. Like, there's like 10 more of him.
You know, go get on up there, you know,
like ride the next. Here we go.
Yo, so I mean, you got to just be a strong man, and really, it just got to be, if that's like, and if it's cool, don't make it an issue then, you know. But like I said, I've been in weird situations where people was like, bro, get your fucking girl, bro, like for real, like I don't know if you enjoy this shit. Is that really on the low? Like, you enjoy that shit or what, bro? Because it's like that. This shit's uncomfortable. Like, you know, like seriously, every time, you know, to the point where we didn't want to like be like, yo, show them where we're at. Because you know. Because it's,
are they still together?
Like, I don't know. This was so long ago. This was a while ago. Oh. It's like years ago. But it was just wild. It was just weird. It was just like, man, it's like, bro, get your girl, bro. Like,
that's silly that
y'all gotta, bitch, you gotta go home because it's like I said, if you don't like clearly he was bothered. You know, so clearly he was bothered by this. So I'm like, yo, get your girl, have a talk with your girl. If you know your girl gets this drunk all the time, does the same shit every time she gets drunk, maybe you don't want to drink with her. Maybe don't bring her every time.
From her perspective, and how come she didn't fix herself? Like, I'm sure her man had some words after the fact, you know, like, and he told her about herself. Like, why would she continue to allow herself to get her so drunk to behave in a manner that's going to be disrespectful? I don't know.
That's why it didn't make no sense to me. It was just weird. It was uncomfortable. It's like, okay, you're mad. She's out of pocket. You are not doing nothing about it, but like mad dogging her and then trying to ignore it, play it off like it's not happening, but clearly you're bothered by it. And then she's out of pocket because she continues to do that, knowing that her dude don't like that shit. If you guys, you know what I mean? Y'all could not be together, you know, and you guys would be fine. You know what I'm saying? So y'all could not be together and you'd be fine. You know, I think that's what you guys are trying to low key say or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's weird. But yeah, let her get her freak on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let Big Mama jump up there. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're playing her song. They're playing her song. You gotta let her bust it down one time. You know, if that that thing up jumps on stage, they play that. You know, it's for sure going down. Like, so you might as well just go on and let it go, bro. if it's true love, she'll come back to you. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely, like, with my husband, I've told him like that there's gonna be times when like I go out without him, other times when I go out with him, and then like there's different intentions for each time, right? Because like you can't go out with your man every fucking time and it be like I don't know, like, because sometimes you do need to back that ass up, right? Like, and not saying that I can't with him, because I can totally, but it's definitely like a different vibe sometimes. Like when you're just with the girls or something. And
no, for sure. And I'm sure a lot of that happens when it's girls' night out and all that stuff. I'm sure guys ain't stupid, you know, but it's just intentions. What's your intention? You know what I mean? That's all it really is. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Did I say I had a story or a weird story I was going to say about something?
Something about a stripper and roles. Maybe it had to do with because I told you that I told Tim that I was getting married to him or something. And
oh yeah. No, I forgot how we brought it up. What was the context of how we brought it up? Was it because of that? I don't know, but I did tell you that I had a story about what I used to do to my friends when it was. I'm kind of ashamed of it now.
Come on, say it.
But, I'm gonna go ahead and say it anyways. Back in my day, when we used to go to the strip club back in the day. So, we used to go to the strip club. Me and my friend. I'm not gonna. Who shall remain nameless, because I don't. This is my story, not his.
True enough, yeah.
Right. So for that, anyways, we used to go to the strip club all the time back in the days when I would turn 21. We used to go every other weekend and shit for a while to got it out of our system, like every typical fucking scumbag male in that age. You discover the strip club, you fuck with it for a little bit, and you move on. Hopefully, you move on, and you're like, okay, this is cool. It's an experience, whatever. What we would do is we would go like 4 deep to the strip club. I'd pay for every, I was having my money back in the day, so I'd give everybody, all the fellas that didn't have no bread, like, here, go on ahead and do your shit and enjoy yourself. Just because whatever, it was nothing, and then what I would do is I would go and find the ugliest, most whooped stripper that there was there, and I would sick him on my square friend, because my square friend would really like be low key. He wasn't really like trying to show too much. I mean, he wasn't the flamboyant type. He was just sitting there chilling, throwing dollars here and there.
And this is he who shall not be named, right?
There's everyone in this story shall not be named.
Yeah, but this is the guy that you were originally talking about, though, that you were like, oh, I'm not going to put his name on blast or whatever.
Yes, that's him. Okay, that's him. So basically I would get the most ugliest, terrible stripper. I would just be like, yo, that's my man. It's my man right there. And it's his birthday, but he different. So like he wants girls to be real nasty with him, and he got bread on him. So you should go holler at him. His name is da-da-da-da. Go walk up on him and see what he talking about. So a lot of times I would do that. And, I don't know if you've ever seen an aggressive stripper before, but let's just say she would walk up on him every time. It was different strippers every time, because there's always a few of them in the bunch. But that was my little thing I used to do. I was a scumbag.
Maybe it was.
I apologize to you wherever you are.
Maybe it was my aggressive nature that made you think of the way that they aggressively walked over or something.
Oh yeah, there's so many stripper tales I could tell you. I kept that one vanilla because it was more about somebody else than it was about me. But
one of your fun ones then, no?
I don't think I really have a fun one. I think my first time in the strip club was wild, because we never went. We went to San Francisco, and over there they have like a little row on the corner, like a whole corner with strip clubs right there. And you could get like the pass back in the days, and it would let you into like 3 of them. You pay like whatever the fee was for the pass, and you could just wear it and jump from strip club to strip club. So the first time we ever went, we went to one of those. We went out there, and it was, I don't know, it was an archaic time. You feel what I'm saying? So it was kind of different. I didn't really enjoy myself really the first time. The only thing that I could say was just the out of pocket shit ever. It was that there was this chick, this stripper there, and that she could like, her thing was, she didn't really strip. Her thing was that she would like, let's just say she did her Kegels really well, because you could see her shit going like this, and like,
damn, she opened it up for you guys?
Yes, and closed it with no hands. I was just like, yo, that shit looked fake.
What?
I was like, it's the Matrix. She said like this, she would get on the thing and she just like, and you could just see, whoop. I was like, what the, like, and it was like Wild, bro. The wildest shit. That's the wildest shit I think I've ever seen in a strip club. Ever since after that, it was like, what's the worst that I could see after that? You know, like what the fuck is the worst after that? I couldn't believe that. I was like, yo, that shit crazy. I mean, like I said, this is back in the days too. You know, there wasn't a lot of fucking online porn. You feel me? So
lots of different types of entertainment. It was like just
well, no, it's kind of like, I'm sure I felt like in a diet kind of way. I felt like when people go see a donkey show. Like they're just amazed and they're just like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of how I felt. Like I'm thinking it's in there, and it was like that at first. Whoop, and you know, it's the strippers, you know, wall to wall, you know, the whole thing. I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool, kind of weird, because I wasn't up on the strip club etiquette and shit like that yet. So, but then when that happened, I was just like. Whew. Like I could tell you right now, if we talk to anybody that was there and I say that, they know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. They'll be like, "Oh shit!" They're gonna be like, "Yeah," but you know, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I gotta start doing. Really, honestly, I gotta kind of, sit down and find, tell these stories. Cause I got a bunch of fucking great fucking stories, you know, but I gotta make sure that the way I say them is, cause it's not that anybody's gonna get in trouble or nothing like that. Well, I don't mean like in any kind of legal trouble or anything like that, but like, you know, people are married now. People, you know, are changed. They're squares, you know. So you know, I don't want to offend. But I got a bunch of great fucking stories.
I like to share stories, but to not name names, because I feel like names aren't necessarily important to the story. Like,
see, the thing is that's the thing. It's like some of the people that are involved in these stories might actually be listening to the podcast.
Somebody might be listening and being like, "Oh my god, I remember that."
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait a minute, damn, he's telling the story about me. Like
they might feel honored, you know.
I mean, I don't know if it would be an honor. Or it just because I mean, don't nobody know except for the people that were there. You feel what I'm saying? Sure. And like I said, it's not like it was I'm talking about some illegal ass shit or nothing like that. I'm just talking about fucking hilarious situations that we could. I mean, I've said one of them about. I believe I told my first the first time I did acid and. When we went to a rave our first time. I've said a couple of them on the thing already, but they're just funny ass stories. But I'll get myself together. I think I'll probably bring a couple and try to think of a couple up and start bringing them. That was the vanilla version. If you want to hear the real, you're gonna have to subscribe to my Patreon, and that's where I tell you all the real shit, the details, all that. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
Names.
All that. No, that's the only thing that's different. The names is different, but it's so much detail that you could probably go find out and find out who it really was and shit. So, all right. So look, I think we did good. I think we did great as always, and I appreciate you for taking this podcast on short notice, especially because I know that you are always on the grind with yours. Once again, tell them how they can find you.
On Instagram at totally_tie-dyed designs, and on any streaming platform for the Love Fix with XXX. So that's the Love Fix FIXXX.
All right. And does the Love Fix have an Instagram
yet? I tried to start one the other day, but it was like all the easy ones were taken, and I had to throw some underscores and periods and like all this. Did that shit just fall? It
sure the fuck did.
That was interesting.
Definitely. But we keep it rolling over here. We don't care. All it's showing you is the doghouse.
Dog.
Whenever I'm in the doghouse, this is where I live, all right? Damn y'all.
With your teddy bear. Your teddy bear cracks me up.
Sleep with my teddy bear, okay? Yeah, no, it's my it's my one of my mascots, okay? But
yeah. So that is coming so soon. I'm just gonna have to deal with it and throw some underscores and other shit in there, which I really didn't want to do, but I'm gonna have to.
It's all good. Totally understandable.
totally underscore standable underscore.
Underscore totally underscore. All right, with that being said, you already know what it is. You guys can find us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast. You could also go to any streaming platform where they play podcasts, and you could ask for us. It's No Invite Podcast. Type us in. Make sure that you go to the YouTube channel and subscribe, and make sure that you do everything in your power to listen to every minute of every episode that we have. Thank you very much, everyone from all over the world that's been taking the time out to listen and to download. We do this for y'all. Fuck doing it for anyone else. This is strictly for the fans at this point. You know, you guys, your slander, your downloads, all that stuff means the world to me.
It means the world.
It means the world to me. All right, with that being said, thank you so much once again, and we are out.